What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Yes, excited. I'm always saying I'll show you guys how to do braids, but I've never really shown you from start to finish. I'll really try to record everything, but I know it might be a bit difficult because braiding this hair might take a longer time than you expect. Hoping in 4 hours I'll be done, but sometimes it takes longer than that. So stick around till the end. I'll see you. These are the braids that I'll be using. I've already done what I call detoxification. If you haven't watched my video on how to detoxify your braids, you can watch using these colors. I have color 2, that is the black color 2, because my hair is not that black. I don't think my hair is that black. Let me try and bring a close up of the thing. Color 2 goes very well with my braids. I forgot I'm supposed to be using this thing. And then I love to mix it up, mixing it up with color 30. So yeah, even as you're doing your braids, guys, ensure that you have a movie. Grab your movie because it takes a long time. To start with, my hair is already moisturized. I've added cream, water, and oils, and honestly, it feels so soft and shrunken. I washed my hair earlier, and as you can see, my 4C hair has done what 4C hair does best. Shrink. Haha. Seriously, where did all my length go? One wash day and my hair said length. I don't know you. The first thing I do is section my hair. Now let me tell you something. Braiding is not the hardest part. Parting is the hardest part. Because if your lines are crooked, your braids will expose you. Your braids will literally tell on you. So I take my time with my rat tail comb and create neat sections before I move on. Once I have divided my first section, I divide it again into a square. We are doing knotless braids today and I absolutely love them. If you're new here and wondering what knotless means, it simply means we start with our own natural hair first and then gradually add extension hair. This makes the braids feel lighter. It reduces tension on the scalp, and for many people it can help reduce unnecessary breakage. Anyway, before I started dividing the hair, I added a little oil to it. Remember, these braids were detoxified, so they felt a little rough. The oil helps them soften and makes them easier to work with. Now, I start separating the extension into smaller pieces. I will be arranging them from the smallest pieces to the largest pieces. Trust me, this saves so much time later when you're trying to feed into your hair. Future me always appreciates the organized me, but current me doesn't always appreciate the organized me. But future me, very grateful for this. It's now time to start the actual braiding. I divide my natural hair into 3 sections. Then I begin braiding my hair first. I usually braid a few times, sometimes 3 or 4 times before I start adding any extension hair. And guys, can we please talk about the thumb? The thumb deserves an award. Honestly, if you braid your own hair, then you know the thumb is carrying the entire operation. Remember when we were doing the cornrows? This was still the VIP. Anyway, it helps me hold the extension braid while feeding it into my braid. Without the thumb, we'd all be struggling. Anyway, I take my first piece of extension hair, I feed it carefully from the back, then I continue braiding. Next comes another piece, and slowly the braid starts taking shape, as you can see. Just look closely, it's pretty simple. Notice how I'm adding the hair little by little. You do not need to rush when you're adding hair. That's what helps create that smooth, knotless effect. If you want smaller braids, then you add less hair. If you want chunkier braids, add more hair. The choice is yours. And yes, our braid is already starting to look cute. I am already loving how it is turning. I started making this braid slightly bigger. Then halfway through, I changed my mind. because apparently I enjoy making my life difficult. Who knew that? Anyway, so you'll notice one side, this side, that is the left side, is a little bigger than the other side, though later on I also changed that. Don't judge me. We all growing and learning together. Now let's talk about the hair I'm using. Today I'm using color 30. I love this color because it gives just enough pop without screaming for attention. It's giving confidence, it's giving sunshine. Yes, baby. And I'm mixing it up with the color black so that I can have a little mixture that look calm and cute. So tell me, which do you prefer? Is it braids? Do you prefer twist or wearing your afro out? Drop your answer in the comments because I genuinely want to know. And don't say all three because that's cheating. We are onto the second braid and the process is quite repetitive. Even as you're doing your own hair, ensure that you're not doing high tension hairstyle. Ensure that you're not really pulling your hair too much so that you're not breaking your hair in the process. So that's why you can see I am just taking my time slowly doing my hair. Start by deciding the pieces that you want to work with from the 3 strands. So you use 2 strands using the braid 2 strand that you have. And then you do 1 knot and then pick another braid, add from the bottom side, and then do the knot again. Simply going on as if you're twisting your hair in a rope style, but basically it's just braiding. That's what we call braiding. But now with added hair, ensure that it is well gripped so that you're not having loose hair. Okay, progress check. Look at that braid. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's driving. She's moisturized. She's minding her own business. Anyway, now here's something funny. I realized I forgot to add wax to my first braids. I was so excited to start braiding and show you guys that I completely forgot. You know when you're cooking and forgot that one ingredient? Yeah, that's what happened here. But now we're going to add that onto our next braids. So now I'm applying a little braid wax. This helps smooth everything down and gives the braid a cleaner finish. You will notice the braids without the wax versus the braids with the wax. The ones with the wax have usually a cleaner look. But just don't go overboard. Too much tension is not the goal. We want neat braids, not a surprise headache. As I continue braiding, let's talk about why I love protective hairstyles like this braiding. That is the benefits of braiding your own hair. First of all, they help reduce daily manipulation because you're not keeping on touching your hair. Then secondly, they help keep my hair stretched. I prefer my hair a bit stretched than when it is on its shrunken space. And then thirdly, they also give me so much time because some mornings I wake up looking at my hair and my hair is looking back at me like, do we know each other? How do I help you? You know, those hair days, those bad hair days. So braids help me keep that hair tucked away and we are saving so much time. So protective styles, they do save relationships. I don't keep my person waiting. Anyway, we are onto the other side of the braid. I prefer braiding one side and then going to the other side so that my hands are not super tired. Once I got to this side, I was already feeling myself. The confidence starts arriving before the hairstyle is even finished. Guys, you start feeling like you're the queen. Anyway, if you're already enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button. It really helps support my channel and helps more natural hair queens find this content. I am talking to you. Please do that and grab a seat if you're new and grab a snack. We are family now. If you are keen, you will notice that this side the braids are much smaller than the other side. That's what I was talking about. I felt that those braids were too big for my hair, and so this side I did smaller braids than the previous side. As we go on, let's continue with the benefits of protective hairstyles. The fourth one being that they also make moisturizing easier and can help with length retention when your hair is properly cared for. As I end the video, you'll see me showing you how to moisturize your braids so that you're keeping that length and growing your hair even as it is in braids. The important thing is making sure your braids are not too tight. Healthy hair always comes before neat hair. Always. And yes, oh my goodness, we are almost halfway done. Can we celebrate this please? Because my arms are tired, my fingers are negotiating. Woo! And my back has filed a complaint. Guys, braiding your own hair is not an easy task. Trust me, it takes hours and hours and hours of your time. I think I took almost 7 hours doing my hair because I stopped at some point, 8, there's a lot of things you keep doing because it's your own hair, and by the time you're done, huh. Anyway, we are pushing through. Look at how cute these are turning out. I am actually obsessed. Let's talk a few FAQs even as I continue braiding my hair. The first one being, do knotless braids hurt? No, they shouldn't. One reason I love knotless braids is that they usually feel lighter and put a little tension on the scalp than the traditional braids. The next FAQ is, how long will you keep your braids in? Usually 3 to 5 weeks, depending on how they are looking and how well I am maintaining them. Personally, I don't like to keep braids for too long. And then the other question is, can braids grow your hair? I will always say this, braids don't magically grow your hair, but they can help you retain length by reducing daily manipulation and breakage. Then the other question is, what's the hardest part of doing your own braids? It's the parting. As I told you earlier, if the parts aren't looking right, the whole look can just look off. So you need great parting. Would you rather braid your own hair or pay someone? My arms say pay someone. My wallet says braid it yourself. If you can do this, you have a day to spare, especially on a weekend, do this yourself. Then someone else will ask, do you braid your hair on dry or wet hair or moisturized hair? I use moisturized hair every time. My hair behaves much better when it's hydrated. It feels so much softer when it is hydrated. Then what's the one thing beginners should know? Don't expect perfection on your first trial. Every braid teaches you something. Would you do this again? Someone else will ask that. Ask me when I'm halfway through. Because trust me, right now as I'm here, I wouldn't. But then after seeing the results, the answer is absolutely yes. Yes, yes, I would. Then the last FAQ is, what's the real secret to successful self-braiding? Snacks, you need patience, you need a good mirror, and you need the willingness to trust the process because it's not easy, guys. And just like that, we are done. Look at this. I love it. Unfortunately, I didn't show you the entire back process, but trust me, I did not magically wake up with the rest of my braids. They got done by me. Now, because I can never leave hair just looking good enough, I decided to add Spanish braid. I wanted the style to look even fuller and more polished. And honestly, this is the best decision ever. The final look came together beautifully. But if I'm being super honest, I actually forgot to record this the following day. So this was a whole week later, or rather 5 days later. And because braiding is one thing, installing is one thing, but maintaining the braids is the other thing. So I am taking care of them and I am spraying rice water to my braids, which contains amino acids and nutrients that many natural hair lovers enjoy using as part of their hair care routine. Then after spraying, I give myself a gentle scalp massage because you need the scalp massages. They will help stimulate your blood circulation and honestly, they feel amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. 10/10. I highly recommend it. Massages on your scalp. Anyway, then I apply my aloe vera infused oil. Aloe vera is known for helping soothe the scalp, support moisture retention, and keep hair feeling soft. I'll be showing you a DIY soon. I love how refreshing it feels. My scalp always says thank you. Thank you, guys. And finally, the final look. I am obsessed. I absolutely love, love, love this. I genuinely love how these braids turned out. The color, the length, the fullness. The Spanish actually made it become so full. I was so happy. And then what do? We do our spray. I love doing this spray. It feels really sweet and African and sweet. And it helps you smell really nice. Yeah, I really loved it. Now I need your help. Rate this hairstyle from 1 to 10. What are we giving it? A 1, a 8, a 9, a 10, or are we being dramatic today? Let me just know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another natural hair queen because I absolutely loved this. And I was going to a French event. Guess what? Guess who wore a beret? So I did a beret and I was feeling kind of fancy, very French, very bonjour at the end of the day. You will see that look. But anyway, guys, I am linking to other videos that I think you might find really nice and really helpful. Please watch out for them. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your hair. Take care of yourself. And bye-bye. Ciao. Kisses.